here's the question. Dealing with the whole mainstream artists and gospel artists. Seeing something like the whole Katy Perry and Flame situation, will there ever be a particular quote-unquote war between mainstream secular artists and somewhat mainstream gospel artists, or gospel artists in general?
Yes, there's definitely gonna be it, because like I told over here a couple weeks ago, that's how they sell records. The music industry doesn't care nobody but any artist, whether it be secular or gospel. I mean, look at the mainstream industry now. You got a whole bunch of people trying to feminize the boys and masculinize the women. You got Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj wearing costumes, not clothes. You know what I'm saying? You got Nicki Minaj at the BET Awards talking about she praying to die, don't want to call the ambulance. I mean, come on.
That's just saying something.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the war, there's definitely going to be a war, because that's how they sell that East Coast, West Coast thing back in the 90s, which got Tupac and Biggie killed. And this ain't no different with the Katy Perry and the Flame situation. This is the beginning of it. It's going to be a war between gospel and secular, because people are going to jump sides real quick. The music industry know they're going to jump sides real quick. And that's when the money, the magazine's going to fly off the shelves. Both CDs, whether it be gospel or secular, they're going to fly off the shelves. And then there's going to be a war and scriptures being misused all on TV, confusing the masses of what's going on. But really, it's all about greed. I just pray when this war does go about, and pretty sure it will, that nobody gets hurt, because people are just going to, like I said, jump sides and be just all confused. That's my thing.
What you think, Trevor?
Is it gonna be a war? I don't feel war. I mean, it'll be a little beef, you know, maybe a social media type war, but I can't really see too much of a beef going on, because I don't think Flame's on that level yet. I think just, you know, praise on the song also, you know, it's not a great song. I don't think it's gonna really be a beef until somebody calls somebody out. That's when beefs get started. I don't think it's gonna be no beef. I think that, like I said, it'll be always the social media beef and the typical, you know, Christian versus non-believer beef, you know, that goes on now. But industry, I can see the industry using it as publicity to make money off of it. I can definitely see that.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be a real beef until it's a major label, or this person does a major label artist. It's not because like it could have started with the whole Meek Mill situation with his song.
Yep.
You know, but you see that died down eventually. So I think this will also. Now, had that been crazy, you know what I mean? At the height, you know, that's gonna start drunk. You know what I mean? If anything, I will probably see most likely happening. What I'm saying, I'm going to see secular artists trying to work with gospel artists, and then I'm going to see a division in the kingdom as far as, if you work with a secular artist, I don't think I can work with you. I see that type of division, if I can be honest.
And I definitely agree on both sides. I'm gonna take it over not by saying that division is already exists, because if we all know our history, any gospel artist that work with secular artists has been accused of not being Christians at all. Like go all the way down to P.D. Winans working with Whitney Houston, and Whitney Houston let it be known that she's a believer, that she's a Christian, all that good stuff. But as soon as she started, matter of fact, let's take it a little further. When B.D. and CeCe Winans came out with a song called "Lost Without You in Heaven," making it, and it seemed sound just as much R&B-ish as R&B songs on the radio, but yet associating with Whitney Houston, who was a big time mainstream artists, that can get folks to be thinking like, you really a Christian?
Yeah.
Even though Whitney made it be known that she's a believer, she let it be known she's a Christian. Not only what she grew up on, but what she really believed in. And let's switch it all the way to Kurt Franklin.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's shocking. You thought Kurt Franklin's music was like too simple. I'm like, what? Stomp? Like, stomp?
Exactly. And even when he made it be clear, he said, you think gospel music has gone too far. You think we've been radical with our stuff. But let me tell you something, you ain't heard nothing yet. But as soon as he started linking up with cats like R. Kelly, who is allegedly a Peabody, I'll let you catch that. Working with Bono from U2, Mary J. Blige, you name them, he worked with them. And then you should ask that question, are you sure you're a Christian? And try to hear me out. This is the type of stuff that's gonna cause war within the kingdom before it gets anywhere else. Now we getting, oh, can't forget Mary Mary. They got a song called Super Friend. But none other than Mississippi's own David Banner.
Yeah, I remember that Squabble.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Yolanda and Bone.
Yolanda Adams and Bone Thug Harmony.
Right.
Also sharing the stage with Prince, India Arie, Shaka Khan. And we want to get at, and then that caused a division right there. And here comes Lecrae, who decided to not call himself a Christian rapper. But some of y'all already got a problem with that because y'all consider it saying as if he dropped the Christian title in order to blend in with the world, blend in with hip hop. When the truth of the matter is, he did not give up Christian. He just said, I'm not a Christian rapper. That's a whole nother subject, whole nother title that we can discuss, don't dig in later on. But he gets on the beat, he don't even links up with particular artists yet until the BET Cypher. Then we start seeing a great division. I suppose talking about he sold out, and I mean that time I told you this before when he did a song called Indwelling Sin, and on the line he said a little of this, a little of that, a little BET late at night that's like a little crack. See, you ain't gonna lie to me, I see why you be trying me. BET Tonight becomes addiction to pornography, and at that time BET Uncut was on. Y'all remember it. Save or No Save. Y'all remember that show. Then he get on Sunday Best. And to me, being on a BET show, whether if it's Sunday Best or 106 in Park, to me at that time I was on that whole Lecrae, get your mind right. I was on that rebuke Lecrae train as far as I'm concerned. But then when I saw him get on the BET Cypher, then the whole everything changed. Instead of me getting that Lecrae and saying that he sold out, I went from Lecrae deserves a brick to me to pray for this brother because his platform is about to get real big, real wide, and things is about to be bigger than your average Christian rap has ever experienced.
I gotta admit that Cypher did put him on because I knew about Lecrae, but I didn't really listen to him like that. But when I heard him in that Cypher, I was like, okay, nice. Because it was like the world finally saw a Christian rapper who actually got lyrics. Like, like I hate to say it, but that's the real deal because it wasn't like it was a whole gospel cypher. He got me. It was kind of like, and they kind of played him bogus. They didn't mix him in with the good rappers. They mixed him in with the one that speak French and you do the contest and you become a winner. Like they kind of threw him in the bottom of the pile. So that was even more of a better platform for him to stand out because when he learned to rap, he was like, okay, he's snapping. Oh, he talking about Jesus. Oh, D-Rose! Oh, okay. So after that, yeah, you're right. Like that platform opened it up for me. It opened and showed people like, okay, yeah, it is lyrics in this game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it's always been about, lyrics. Whether folks want to accept it or not.
But it's like I also told you though. I hate to say it, but I kind of see why he has to steer away from that Christian label sometimes, because if they would have known that he was a Christian rapper, they would have blanked him out immediately. I hate to say it, but you know they would have. You know what I mean? But I still think his flow was still covered enough to break that song. You know what I mean? But yeah, they helped out.
Oh yeah. Thus, here's him doing songs with Big Crit, doing a song with Paul Wall, doing a song with B.O.B., doing songs with Saigon. Like, this is the type of stuff that we see every day, and ain't nothing new under the sun. So it's just a matter of time before any other Christian rappers who's trying to be a Lecrae, not to get that platform big enough to break bread with them, or even not only break bread, but to just say, hey, brother, I'm praying for you. Boom, boom, boom. But they want to get it in like Lecrae is doing it now, as if we forgot about real talk Lecrae. After the music stopped, Lecrae, Rebel, Rehab, even when folks don't want to accept Rehab, so to speak.
Who's on Rehab? Yeah.
That's the thing, man. It's like after Rebel got you all hyped up and say, yeah, go hard, yeah, we're gonna get it in for Jesus, and you get Rehab, and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Well, like going from like Jeezy to Common?
No, it went from it kind of, to some folks it went from Jeezy to Yin Yang Twin.
Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, okay,
and that's to some folks.
Yeah.
Like he went from straight up hardcore underground to like trying his best to get to the door of mainstream.
Ah, I get you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get you.
So, and that's and after and don't get me wrong, he was spending some bars on Rehab. Right. It's just that when you hear songs like I Used to Do It Too, and Just Like You and God Is Enough, you be like, it's too poppy for me. This ain't like, you're not used to Lecrae trying to do some EDM type of beats and all that stuff.
It's like Jeezy and Drake.
That too.
I get you now, okay.
But ever since post Rehab, that's when everything started being going from, okay, I can ride with Lecrae to, okay, Lecrae, where are you going with this? And that's what and I think that's how they feel about Gravity until they heard about Phil Time and be like, okay, I see it now. Lecrae ain't changed nothing. It's just that his stuff got better. His lyrics got better. Content ain't left. It's just that he got better. Cause you can't get in the game of hip hop with just content. You gotta have bars. Yeah, something to hold on, something to get people to be like, okay, this is something to listen to, as opposed to just saying he's saying something, but I don't know what he's saying. But as far as this war going on, chances are this war is going to be so ridiculous. We'll even try to forget that it hasn't even started. It's already started. Like, we're looking secular mainstream world and be like, folks trying to throw shots at it. Like, we prime suspect, Jay-Z. Like, this dude got a list of songs that we could just say, oh, he's part of the Illuminati, he's Satanist and blasphemy and all that stuff. He's that prime suspect. Now, are we saying he is that? That's debatable. And as you can tell from the silence, I'm the only one that believes that.
No comment.
Now, backing on. Not only that, his wife Beyonce. He said the same thing about her. Same thing about Nicki Minaj. With one video where she rocking a black robe and like a crown of thorn on her head, and she talking about they trying to treat her like Jesus, crucified like Jesus and all that stuff. Lil Wayne, right? It's like you name them. like folks throwing shots at Christianity or trying to denounce the church, and even Kanye West trying to flip his name from Kanye West to Jesus. And to some point he tried to use that as a gimmick, because one line he said, "I made Jesus waltz. I'm never going to hell."
Right, and then we got this broken point that let you talk. Secular rappers. You say gospel artists are irrelevant, right? Mm-hmm. How come you keep copying everything CHH is doing? Kanye, why you wear a crown of thorns? Nicki, why you wearing a crown of thorns? Jay-Z, even though you sound kind of devilish, half the stuff you say is about Jesus, along with that Rick Rock song. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The devil is a lie.
Oh yeah, that too.
In which,
oh yeah, I know that song.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on that because I'll be cussing by now. But anyway,
don't get it twisted. We say we will put that cross to the side.
Yeah. First of all, let me say this about the Illuminati. First of all, believers, especially Christians, y'all should know that. Do your research first before you run your mouth about this conspiracy theorem group that you know nothing about. Alright? First, go on Google, Bing, whatever search engine you use, and look up Adam Weishaupt. I don't know how to spell his name, but if you put Adam and Illuminati together, it should bring it up. And what basically, in a nutshell, that's basically a group that thought, based off in Germany, they thought what was going on in their country, they ain't like it. They ain't like the politics, they don't like the Catholic Church, what they represent, so they want a unified government. So they thought in their mind they gonna start a cult, non-threatening cult, by the way, and have everybody believing what they're doing is right. Because I looked at the history of it, they really do much besides maybe a couple of wars. That's about it. They was Illuminati. The Barbarian Illuminati was nothing more than a conspiracy theory. That's all it was. It wasn't a threat to nobody. They was trying to mind trap you. That's basically what Illuminati was. And that's what's going on now on the internet. It was basically mind trapping.
Call it Illuminati, I call it paganism. It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. Either way it goes, if it doesn't glorify Jesus Christ, it ain't right. Regardless. And you don't even have to be part of these cults to acknowledge the fact that if you're doing something wrong, it's wrong. But at the same time, y'all do what he said. Do y'all research, man. So that's one thing I can't stand about us as kingdom folks. We will accept somebody's word for it just because they got a title and just run with it. It's like the Bible is there for a reason. Read it. Y'all look at it, got on that shirt that said the Bible is a cool story. Read it again. Which y'all should be doing in the first place. And while we at it, let's get at some Christians that we know for a fact need to step it up. Bible thumpers.
Okay.
I'm going to get some water on that topic.
Okay.
We gonna get to the fact that we accept the fact that y'all know y'all word. We appreciate that. There's a lot of folks that need to get in that word. But at the same time, y'all kind of like postmodern Pharisees. It's like y'all post scriptures real good, but for some reason we're not catching you living it up. It's like you want to set us straight, and that's good if we're wrong. But you don't want that to happen when the table is turned. So I suggest you Bible thumpers, only give me the word if you're living it up. If I'm wrong, get at me. But if I'm right and you call me wrong, then I'm gonna get at you. And I love y'all because we family. We a part of the same, we're all in the same game. You know what I'm saying? Now, you Sunday Christians.
It's another topic.
Hold on. Yeah, Dave.
Alright. Sunday Christians. You more. Alright. You quench your thirst?
I had to. I'm talking about some Bible thumpers, so I don't know.
Hey, it's time to show the truth continue.
Alright, Sunday Christians. There's 6 more days in a week. Like literally, there's 6 more days in a week. What you learn on Monday should help you through those 6 days, the rest of those 6 days. It's like you don't go to church just to chill. If you want to chill, go to a park. Go to a movie theater. Just chill at the mall. Don't go shopping, just chill at the mall. Or matter of fact, go to your relative's house and just chill there. But the church is there for you to learn how to live the life that God will be pleased with. Don't just live it up on Sunday. Because you got Monday, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What's the next? Holiday Christians.
You know, the ones that show up on Easter in they colorful, loud suits.
Come on now.
I mean, think about it. Why is it the only time y'all want to stunt, floss, flex at the church? It's when you got these suits, these brand new cars. You want to show off.
Exactly.
And on Christmas, and then when it comes to Thanksgiving, when churches give out them holiday baskets.
Not those holiday baskets.
Oh yes, I'm gonna bust you out. I'm not gonna mention any names because, like I said, when Done and Dark comes to the light. So ain't no name dropping on you. You know who you are, because you fish. Shout out to this one. Now,
got all the money.
yes. It's time out for all that. If you was willing to, if you was willing to do all that, the least you can do is listen to the word.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Stop being a Christian when it's convenient. Okay? It's more to God than just you receiving Him. It's time to give back.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion.
Talk to him, Drake.
I pretty much said it. I don't know what to really say. Just, you know, it's like I tell the kids, man, just attempt, at least try. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see is different. Everybody feel real is different. You know what I mean? I just say it's always hard for me to talk on this type of topic because I still got to work on myself. So, but I mean, I understand where y'all coming from as far as Sunday Christian and, you know, holiday Christian. I agree 100%. They should learn how to incorporate God more into their life instead of when it's convenient or when it's traditional. You know? So I agree, you know. Shout out Bizzle. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.